Hello everyone, welcome back to STA Club. Today, I want to talk to you about the VIX and how to use it to get some form of accuracy in telling the market talk. So firstly, let's take a look at what VIX is. This is from Investopedia. So the VIX measures volatility in the stock market. When VIX is low, volatility is low. When a VIX is high, volatility is high, which is usually accompanied by market fear. So VIX actually tells us the expectation of people regarding the US market. So to put simply, when VIX is low, there's some form of complacency. When it's high, there's some form of fear. So let's dive into the VIX futures now. So looking at the VIX futures, there's a support zone at the 13 area, and in mid-May and end May, you see that it is actually at the low part. So this tells us that market participants are complacent. And what follows after that is usually a market correction, and you should see the VIX go up, just like how we look at prices when prices bounce off the support zone. And these few days, it has been going up, and indeed, the market has been coming down. So let's take a look at the S&P futures. On the 22nd of May, there was a small red candle, and VIX is at the support zone. So at this point of time, we do not know when the price is going to come down. But on the 23rd of May, when prices came down, a huge red candle, this price action tells us that the VIX is working as it should. At the support zone, it is bouncing off its support zone. So naturally, I would expect more pullback to tell me that, okay, the downtrend is here. And over the next few days, you see there's a small pullback and forming a lower low. So this is how you can use VIX to tell whether the price is close to a market top. Let's look through more historical examples. Let's look at the period of April. In early April, let's look at the VIX. In early April, you see that VIX is also at the support zone of 14. And 1st April, there was a green candle telling me that there is some form of a bouncing off the support. So 1st April and 2nd April, that's where the hint comes in. So on the 1st of April, there is a small red candle, and 2nd April, there was a larger red candle. So the first leg down tells us that the VIX is working. It's telling us the correct expectations. We are reading it correctly. Followed by a pullback and further downside, breaking the low of 4th April, making a lower low. On a more interesting note, if it breaks lower and goes to it goes further down, we can also be expecting further down in the days to come. Will that be true? Let's take a look. I have some interesting observations to share with you today. In December, there was a 10% correction on the S&P 500. 3rd February, there was a 7% thereabouts correction before it went down further and bouncing up. Let's take a look at the Dow Jones. The Dow Jones went down 7% and followed by a 6% before it went down further. So from 2022 and 2023, the examples show us that S&P fell more. So S&P fell more, and what does this tell us? Dow Jones hold the 30 largest American stocks. So the blue chips did not fall that much, but S&P 500 fell more. So there was some form of fear and money went into the larger companies, or rather more money came out from the smaller companies. What about this time? This time S&P fell close to 7%, and currently it only fell about 2.5%. But on the Dow Jones, it fell 7% when S&P fell about 7%. So thereabouts, about the same. But this time, S&P fell 2.5% and Dow Jones already fell 5%. What does this tell us? This tells us that the money is flowing out of the large companies. So where would this money go? This money will probably go to bonds, probably go to hedging because of the fear. So today, I hope that this can give you some insights and what to expect coming forward. So because of this fear, this selling out, moving money out of the large companies tells me that there is more fear than greed at this point of time. I am expecting a deeper pullback on the S&P 500. I hope this helped, and join us more, subscribe, like and share to get more notifications from our videos. Thank you very much and have a nice day.